The following is a presentation of Manatee Schools Television in association with TV production teachers and students.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Parrish, Florida, to Parrish Community High School for tonight's MSTV Game of the Week presentation. I am your play-by-play host, the People's Champ, Frederick Stewart. And I am here with a special guest joining us today, Mr. William Porter. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is William, and I'm a sophomore here at Parrish Community High School.
Keeping it short and simple. We love it, folks. We love that we're able to bring even more kids into this, and we're allowing kids to get opportunities to get, some training, some experience for the things that they love. But anyway, swinging back into the game here, we got the Parrish Community High School Bulls versus the Braden and River Pirates. And it looks to be a good matchup here as Braden and River comes into the game. They come into the game 9-9, dead even on the season, but 2-0 in districts. And Parrish, the state champions, come in 12-8, increasing after their win last week that we covered against, who did they play last week?
Pretty sure it was Manatee.
It was Manatee. That's why we keep Mr. Porter around. Keep me online. But anyway, leading off the game and the top of the inning for the Pirates, number 8, Sheila Moreno. That one, fast one right down the middle, slid right past her. On the mound, we have number 22, Riley Little, again, coming to do damage as last game. She was struck out, I believe, at least about eight hitters in the whole game, and there was a quick one as they mercy ruled Manatee. And so the first two pitches, 1-1, dead even on the count. Little throws, and that one smashed right to the shortstop, and it bounces out of her hand. So Moreno's gonna get herself on base there. Starting off the game right for the Pirates. Next up, number 1, Cadence Evans. Be her first time at the plate, and hoping to continue some of the success that Moreno had. Little tucking in the pocket, reaches back, throws. They shows a bunt, and the bunt goes foul. Trying to catch the Bulls sleeping, but they were all over it. Luckily, the ball blew foul, and the wind is blowing towards us, so that's not going to help the hitters at all, as the sun is also in our eyes, which may be affecting the hitters slightly. Little looking down at the wrist, checking out the Rolex, reaches back, throws, shows bunt again. Gonna be 0-2 on the count. As Little looks to retire her back to the dugout. And that one's going to be a little bit outside, high into the right. 1-2 count. Still one runner on base. No outs. And that one's going to get by her. So Evans will go back to the dugout as Little gets her first strikeout of the evening. Next up, number 2, Jada Phillips. And this is someone you guys want to watch out for, as Jada Phillips comes into this game hitting a .487 average batting average and 8 homers. This is someone with a big stick, and they know how to use it, and could potentially cause big problems for this Bulls team as that first strike. Sorry, as that first pitch is going to be called a strike. Little going low and slow. That one's going to be called a ball. So William, what do you think the keys to success are going to be for the Bulls in this game?
I mean, after their performance last game, you know, we were over in 3 innings. It's just keep that momentum going into this next game. I know it was senior night, but still, just keep that energy. Just push it into this game. Just start driving in those runs like we had before. Maybe we see another home run out here tonight. Just keep that energy up. I think it's going to be a great game.
Yeah, you're 100% right there. Coming off that heater, that blowout on senior night, that one's fouled back towards us. Phillips staying alive. You know, you want to keep that same energy, and, you know, in sports, sometimes momentum is more important than the game. You know, if you see a shift in momentum between teams, especially when some teams are hot, some teams are cold, that can really change the outcome. Again, throwing. That one's hit over the fence, over both of the fences, into the stands of the football stadium, as this wind is violently attacking our paperwork.
Phillips is over here looking for her 20th hit of the year. Maybe she can get it right now.
Maybe she can get it. I mean, she's already put an amazing season together. Again, played in 17 games, 31 RBIs, and 8 homers. This is something we don't want to mess around with, but she gets caught on the high fastball, and that will send her back to the dugout. Second batter, that little has struck out. Coming up next, and that ball's overthrown, so Moreno's going to get herself on the second base. Do we know who number 15
is? Megan Dillingham up to bat here.
We got it, thank you. Megan Dillingham, who's changed her number. She was number 18 on the roster. She's wearing number 15. Threw me off there. Anyway, 1-0 count. Moreno took second base as that pitch was overthrown. It's going to be 1-1. Riley Little wasting no time, getting right to it. And that's why these girls here were state champions. When you have a pitcher like this who can work through runners at the rate that she's working, you can have a really good team. Another one. And, you know, pitchers with a fast work rate is great overall for the team because your team stays alert. They're not out there for too long. They aren't dilly-dallying. They're ready to go. And you get them in and out, keep the team fresh. On the outside, that's going to even up the count here, 2-2 count. And it also throws off hitters' rhythms, too, who like to kind of take their time. Little checking out the Rolex. Leans back, throws. That one's fouled up as Dillingham's going to fight to stay alive here. Still a runner on second. 2 outs. Top of the first inning. Dillingham in the box. Little reaches back, throws. That one's popped up in the air, bounces off the fence. The umpire does an amazing job of covering his head and not moving his feet. Back at it. 2-2 count. Reaches back, throws. A slow one down the middle, catches. Dillingham looking. So that's going to be the change of the inning as Little finds herself her 3rd strikeout this early in the game. So as you see, the Bulls carrying on that momentum from senior night as Little has shown no stopping when it comes to her ability to pitch. Braden and River leaves a runner in scoring position, and we'll be moving to the bottom of the first inning. Mr. William, what did you think about that?
I mean, Parrish is pitching there. They're showing off that they're not here to mess around. They're willing to do whatever it needs to take to get as many down as they can and just move on. And I'm interested to see how their hitting does here. They're top of the count. See how it goes.
Yeah, and this is a team that can hit overall as a team. They're hitting at a 3.24, 7 homers on the season. And speaking of home runs, Alex Call, last game their senior night, got herself a homer to add to her count. So she was at 2 and now she's at 3. Got a lot of big hitters here, and one of the most important parts about it is that this team is very tested. They played a tough schedule, and they're state champions with veteran leadership, and that's invaluable in the game. And so we're going to swing it back to the field here as everyone gets ready. And coming out first, the familiar face, number 15, Kendall France, stepping into the box here. And pitching, number 1, Cadence Evans on the mound as the ref calls a timeout here. Talk something over with the coach. Talk something over with both of the coaches.
France currently has a .312 average right now, so it's interesting to see how this will go. She did pretty good in the last game against Manatee.
She did great. All the girls, I mean, when you put up 15 runs, you know, your whole team is having a great time. And as you can see,
There we go.
rips that one into left field, and she's going to get extra bases as she rounds to second. It is going for third. And she slides into third base with, oh, and the ball hits the ref. And she slides into third base with a great lead there. What a way to start the inning for the Bulls.
Great hit. Such an amazing hit.
And Kendall France showing why she is a top dog and the leadoff hitter for this team. And it looks like the ref just took a couple seconds because he got nailed with the ball there, and he's I think he's good. He's collecting himself. Now I have to issue an apology here because I believe, and correct me, well, someone will correct me if I'm wrong, probably at home, but I confused, I believe, number 17, Alyssa Jones, with number 28, Madeline Chapman, I believe, as the person who also plays volleyball. Now, I did no research on this. My sources just trust me, bro. But I'm pretty sure I confused the two. So if I'm wrong, someone do something. Someone, like, you know, reach out to MSTV and send an email or something. Let me know I was wrong. And if I'm wrong, I apologize as well. All right. Looks like we're getting back into the action here. Stepping into the box, number 12, Carson Cole, who also had a great game last time and is in an even better position to bring someone home and get an RBI. That one's thrown down the middle, and it's popped up in the air. And it is caught. But it's still going to bring home France as a sacrificial fly. And so the Bulls are going to strike first blood here, putting up 1 run on the board. As stepping into the box, we have number 17, Alyssa Jones.
That was a great play by the Pirates outfield there. That was a good catch. Maybe they can use some of that energy to just keep moving here.
Definitely so, and one of the things you want to see about an outfield and an infield, and just a team in general, is people communicating. And that one's thrown into the dirt. And, you know, back to the point of when you see people communicating, and you can put this, maybe not so in tennis because it's more of a singular sport, but, you know, as you're a big hockey fan, you know, guys are always talking and communicating.
I mean, you're right there. I mean, even in tennis too, it's still, there's the team sport of it aspect, you know. Mm-hmm. I love the team, you know. There's just, you got that bond with your teammates, and it's a great feeling to have. No matter what sport, you just know you have that group of guys that will be there for you and they're behind you. It's great to see and great to feel.
You're 100% on that, as that pitch right there is going to be a strike. So 2-1 on the count here. Only one out for the Bulls. As Braden. Right now we have Alyssa Jones up the bat. And she pops that one up in the air. It's going to go towards the crowd. Oh, goes towards the press box. Hits the top of the press box. And that's going to even up the count here. 2-2 count. One out. Evans on the mound, checking out the wrist. In her stance, sees what she likes. Throws it down the middle, and that one's going to be popped into the same place as France, as that's going to slide by the shortstop and end up in left field. And they're going to hold her up here on second base. Jones scoring herself a hit and getting herself the nice double. And next up on the mound, number 24, Ella Romano. Stepping up to the plate. She also had an amazing game last time, scoring herself multiple hits, getting on base a ton, and touching the home plate as well. That one's thrown and down the middle, and she's going to pop that one up in the air. And it's going to drop. But the Pirates going to be able to hold them up here, as Romano wasted no time at the plate, scoring herself a double and advancing Jones to third. So now 2 runners in scoring position for the Bulls, as they are up 1, only 1 out. And next up, we got the big hitter herself, Mrs. Home Run, Alex Call, looking to answer the phone here and get another home run. Evans throws it down the middle. Alex belts it towards the right field, but it goes foul, just barely on that foul line.
Close shot there.
Very close. Would have been major issues for the Pirates if that one would have went fair. But again, just the power of that one right there, how fast it came off the bat. This shows you why Alex Call comes into this game with 3 homers. Almost rips the cover off of that one as it's fouled back. 0-2 count here. Good chance for Evans to put her away. Evans looking. Gives out the hook, throws, and Alex Call wastes no time, ripping that one to left field, and that's going to bring home 2. And Alex looks for 3, but decides not to. She's going to score herself a nice double, another hit on the day, and 2 RBIs, putting the Bulls up 3.
Back-to-back doubles there. You know, they're, like I said before, I think they found that part, and they're starting to get that energy going here. So be interesting to see if the Pirates can slow them down here and go to the next inning here.
Yeah, you're 100% correct. They are not, this steam train is still rolling. They have not slowed down a second. Coming up next here, we have number 10, Hannah Lewis, and she belts that one to the interior, and that one's going to be an easy out for the Pirates as they look to get 2. It was close. They couldn't make the double play there. Call sneakily stole third base. As the pitcher, Riley Little, steps up to the plate there. And this is great for the Bulls as they have someone on third base now. And even though they have 2 outs, they potentially can still bring someone home depending on how Little hits the ball here. And Little swinging at that one. No hit there. So it's going to be 0-1 count. Evans looking. And something that you do see from this Bulls team, very lightly though, is stolen bases. So it's something they use sparingly as Little smacks that one into the outfield, so that's going to bring home a runner, and Little says she wants more. She's going to go for 3. She slides in just in the nick of time and gets there safely.
Right before that hit, I was just about to say she's looking to add another hit to her tally, and there it is.
Again, that's, I believe, 5 hits on the day so far. This team is not playing around, and the scoreboard shows it 4-0 right now for the Bulls. Another runner in third position on third base as we come to almost the bottom, second at the bottom of the order for number 27, Mackenzie Pendello.
The freshman is batting a .300 average, so it's interesting to see what's going to happen here.
Very interesting. One thing you'll see about this Parrish team is that they just have immaculate hitting all around, just great talent on this team.
I can't agree more with you.
And also while this game's going on, we have a baseball game going on to our side here, so looks like they're doing the national anthem, I believe, on that side.
Shout out to the announcer over there, Eli.
Yeah, shout out to Eli, man. Eli was here last week, and he did an amazing job. We'd love to have him here. And right now he's, oh, never mind, hold on. We're all standing for the national anthem.
And we are back here.
Yes, we are back. I think that was the first time I've ever done national anthem right in the middle of a game ever in my lifetime. But it's always a good time to do the national anthem, no matter what. Anyway, Riley, where are we at here? We are at Mackenzie Pendello.
Ball was just fouled off here.
We just fouled off to the back corner of the left field, and that just shows the power that Pendello has, which coincides with her batting average, and only a freshman. So we hope to see really good things in store for her. Evans back on the mound here, looking to find success. And I don't think Evans been, her pitching hasn't been bad. It's just these hitters have been hitting very well. And so we'll see as that one steams right past her, making a count 0-2. 0-2, 2 outs. Evans can put this away and stop the bleeding for the Bulls here. And Pendello making sure that doesn't happen as that one drops fair into the left field, and another double for the Bulls as they show no signs of stopping. And again, you just gotta admire the Bulls here as they have been on a tear these last game and now this game. It coming over to where almost every player is hitting a double, leading off with a triple. 6 hits already on the night. And Braden and Rivers is going to take some time to talk this over. Could this potentially be a back-to-back state championship team?
I mean, there's always the possibility. And like you were saying, this team, they just know how to hit the ball. Going from this game and the last game against Manatee, every shot they're getting it to the perfect spot. And, You know, I think we can expect big things from this team with all the new freshmen and the sophomores and the juniors. We can expect a lot. And with the seniors, they're going to, like, want one last dance, you know. They're going to want to get that trophy one last time.
Yeah, they're going to want their Jordan. They're going to want their documentary. You hear that, HBO? We need a Parrish High School, community high school documentary. But, yeah, I mean, even with this team losing their senior talent, they seem to have not lost a single step. And, you know, their record shows it, being 12-8 and being able to come out and crush teams the way they are. Anyway, we're at the bottom of the order here with number 4, Jada Cruz, who kind of uses a lead-off kind of like slapstick, you know, hitting style here. And, you know, for her, that creates an advantage, allow her to get more power, and also allow her to get an extra step on the fielding, because if it's a step between her and the ball, she's able to get to first base a little bit quicker. 2-0 count right now. She's using her eagle eyes to see Parrish up 5, 2 outs, 1 person on second base. And that's an out, 2-1 count. Going to put a little dent into the counting order here for the batter. Pendello on second base. Cruz looking. Evans looking, checking out the Rolex. And she rocks for it, throws. That one's going to be slapstick, and it looks like it's going to be an easy out for the Pirates as they escape the horrors of this first inning here, allowing the Bulls to put up 5 runs on the board and get 6 hits in the inning. William, what are your thoughts about this?
You know, Parrish, they're just getting all these hits, and like I said before, they're just getting them in the right spot. But Braden River's not letting this happen as much as they can. They're fighting to slow down the bleeding, as some would say. I mean, compared to the last game against Manatee, you can see the difference in, like, the defense and the outfield, how they're cutting these off, they're getting the outs. I think we're in for a good game tonight.
Yes, definitely so. I agree with you 100%. The defense has been holding runners up on the Braden River side. A lot of and right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting breaking news from the main board that we have some stuff of the Parrish baseball team. So we're going to swing to that.
I'm Eli Donnell. I'm here with Matt Jasquith, a senior on the PCHS baseball team. First question I have for you, how's your experience been here at PCHS?
Parrish is definitely a great place to learn and play baseball. I think being with my teammates and like having practice them, playing games every day is definitely a great experience, and just bonding in general. I'm
here with Jacob Traeger, a pitcher on the PCHS baseball team. What's your experience been like here at PCHS?
You know, it's been awesome, man. Like getting to come out here every day and just work with my guys and have a team around you. It's just awesome to look up to them and like just bond with them.
I'm here with Logan McGuire, a senior on the PCHS baseball team. What has been one of your favorite memories here on the PCHS baseball team?
I would have to say my sophomore year, we were playing Okeechobee, and it was extra innings, and I bunted to get on and stole 2 bases and then scored the winning run. And that was my favorite.
Gentlemen, we're back at the action, and we just got news from one of the fans here to let everyone know that Braden and River is actually hurting on the player personnel right now, as they have some new players in the left and right field. So their fielding has been a little bit off, and they've suffered a lot of injuries this year that's kind of taken this team down to where they are at the moment. As their hitting woes continue as well, Parrish, Riley Little, on the back of Riley Little, Parrish is steadily walking down this team. And we want a quick shout out to Eli for putting that baseball presentation together for us. And also a shout out to the truck team holding it down. As we're back up again. That one's a little high, drops out of the catcher's hand. I can't see that well right now. The sun's in my eyes, but I believe we have the Little throws back. It's We have number. What do we got up to hit right now?
I am trying to see. The sun's right in my eye.
I think it's number 19 up on the hitting right now.
You are correct, number 19.
We don't have a 19 on the list here, but we'll figure it out shortly. We'll figure it out in a second. Little throws that one low, so it's going to be a 2-1.
I wonder if 19 is one of the people who are subbing in for injury. Oh, okay. 19 is Maya Bloom up to bat here.
All right, back into the action here. We have up next number 7, Alyssa McCoy, as Riley Little throws a mean, nasty strike down the middle. Only one runner out there for the Pirates on first base. We had to figure out who number 19 was, as this team again is going through some injuries, so they shuffled the numbers around. Another mean strike, you know, and that's one thing about Little. She has great command of the ball. Usually the ball only goes, if it's not a little low, it's usually going right down the middle, and it's coming fast. She reaches back, throws again. And just as I stated, you know, she throws a little low sometimes, but, oh, and they're going to go ahead and steal second base here. So Pirates with a stolen base now. Runner on second. Only one out, which is great for them. That puts her in scoring position. 1-2 count. And swing and a miss, and that's going to retire McCoy back to the bench. Next up, we have Maria Guerra Ramirez, as the ref's going to hold up the action real quick. And she's in the box making her first appearance. Little looking back, throws. Another strike right down the middle as the ball almost gets overthrown. 0-1 count here. Little back on the plate, checking for the pitch. And Little checking out the wrist, leans back again, throws. That one's fouled off.
I know you mentioned like the teamwork and everything earlier, and listening to these dugouts just support their teammates really emphasizes that point earlier about how no matter what, you still have teammates that will have your back.
Yeah, you're 100% right on that. And team chemistry, as Ramirez strikes out, so that's going to end the inning. But team chemistry is one of those things that can't be taught. It's just something that happens over time. And right now, I got back feed, I believe, from New York, from the Big Apple, that we have another video here. So we're going to swing into that.
And what has this senior season meant to you?
I'm at a loss of words, really. It's meant a lot. It's just, last year was the first, seniors that we really had. And I just kind of wanted to, I guess, show my spot and, I don't know, just have fun with it.
All right, are you committing? If so, where are you committing to?
Yes, I'm committed to the College of Coastal Georgia. And yeah.
And what has the senior season meant to you?
It's meant a lot to me. I mean, playing with these girls for almost my whole life, it's just like, it's so surreal, like knowing that this is one of our last few games together because they're like my sisters at this point.
Are you committing? If so, where are you committed to?
I am committed. I'm committed to New College of Florida.
All right, thanks. Congratulations. All right, I'm here with.
Julia Girk.
And what's the senior season meant to you?
It has meant a great deal. Getting hurt pretty early on, it just showed me how to push through and struggle through adversity, and also how to lean into my teammates with a great support system. And yeah, these great group of girls.
All right, are you committed? If so, where are you going?
I'm going to Appalachian State University.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the game. I just got the the good news that we gonna have all three: the hamburger, the cheeseburger, the glizzy, all the above. Anyway, back to the game as we have the Bulls with number 15, Kendall France up, and that's gonna be a strike for Evans. And so we've also gotten word too that this Braden and River team is been very, very injury stricken this season. So we're very happy that they were able to make it up here to play with the players that they do have. Kendall France fouling that one off towards the dugout. But, you know, that's the part of the game that happens, and sometimes the greatest teams have been derailed by injury. Mostly my Lakers, who are seem like injured every week.
And my hockey team too.
And Williams' hockey team. But that's not important right now. Kendall France hits that one off right into the infield, and that one's not gonna go by. They're not gonna throw that one there, so the Bulls will secure their spot on first base. Only one person out there on first base. And next up here we got number 12, Carson Cole, stepping into the box. William, what are you seeing right now? What are you thinking?
I'm just thinking, you know, like I've said a lot tonight, but the hits, they just keep coming in. Specifically with Cole, there was a pop out last time, and I'm just waiting to see maybe we can get some movement here, some energy, get a hit on the board for her.
Yes, the Pirates are looking for that spark, and you guys might have saw in there, I got that care packages. The Bulls are gonna round and try to take third. And they do.
Steel City here, I mean.
Yes. One of the things about the Bulls, they keep their head on the swivel with base running. Kendall France saw that the ball got overthrown and that it wasn't going to be recovered in time. So she went and said, time for me to make my move. And not only did she get one, but she got the 2-for-1 special. And now she's on third with no outs. That one's fouled back towards the baseball game. It almost hit someone. Nope, it fell. Okay, it didn't hit anyone. That's good. It was close to hitting someone's grandma. But that's the risk you run when we're running two games like this. But there's so much talent and greatness at the school that we cannot not run two games. So, double negative there. Anyway, back to the game here. That one is belted towards the center field. And it falls just inside.
And there's that energy I was talking about, needing a hit, and she got it.
Yes, Cole got that amazing hit right there. And got herself a triple, bringing home a runner as well. Again, this Bulls team is not coming out here to play. They're making sure they're handling their business. And it's just a pleasure to watch. So that now makes it 6-0 for the Bulls here, as that was another strike down the middle. And on the plate right now, we have Alyssa Jones making her second appearance. Got her hit last time. I believe got herself a single on first base. great pitching right here from Evans, making it 0-2. And that's the thing you see. It's kind of strange because Evans' pitching has not been, she hasn't thrown too many wild pitches. There hasn't been too many balls. It's just been great, excellent hitting. As that one goes high, 1-2 count.
You know, this Parrish team, they've been together for a while. A lot of these people have been here since the original team, especially a lot of these seniors, and it's great to see, you know, they're out here and it's going strong. I mean, state champions last year.
As that one is zipped right past the pitcher into the center field. She's rounding first, gets the second, taps it, keeps going. As that one is thrown into third and just barely makes it there. So Alyssa Jones finding herself a triple and another hit on the game. And as you said earlier, you know, you hear that support roaring from the dugout of the Bulls as they just rocking now. Anyway, 7-0 for the Bulls. Person on third, 0 outs. This could be another big inning for him as that one's vaporized towards the foul line. Man, that ball was hit. I couldn't see it. And it might just be the sun in my eyes.
I couldn't see it either, but you could hear it.
You could hear that bat cracked for sure. And again, that sun, you know, the way this field is set up, it's kind of facing to where the sun sets. So it can make it more difficult on hitters and catchers. Not really outfielders because their backs are to the sun. And that one's going to be high and to the right. Be called a 1-1 count here. Evans down in the middle again, but that one's going to be a little low. Going to be a 2-1 count here. Evans looking at the wrist. Finds the one she likes. Rocks, throws. That one's going to be fouled back for a 2-2 count. Romano trying to stay alive here. Evans throws Romano, hits that one hard. And it goes foul, just foul, as that one was weaning towards left field. And again, this what separates this Bulls team is that they can do it on both ends, whether it's fielding, hitting, pitching, everything's covered. And, you know, sometimes teams, we like to say min and max, which means maximize certain things, minimize other things. But this team overall is just a great team. Very well coached, very talented, very disciplined. As she swings on that low pitch, bites, and is reeled in back to the dugout. It's going to be the first out of the top of the second inning here. And so next up, we're going to have the big slick Miss Home Run herself, number 6, Alex Call, as that one's going to be thrown up high. Alex, who was able to get herself a hit last time, is looking to continue that success as she stays very poised at the base, very upright. That one's going to be inside. It'll be another ball. She's a girl who likes to hit the ball. She likes to swing. So usually whenever she has a good eye, you know, big hitters, you have to throw the pitch very way out for them not to want to get a piece of it. And as I state that is belted into center field, and she's going to round first, and she's going to round second, and going to take a stop right there as she brings home number 17, Alyssa Jones.
Her second double of the day.
Second double of the day. Another RBI to put on the stat sheet. I believe she has 3 RBIs. Got to be her last double. She brought in 2. So again, this team is not playing around. Already up 8-0. And stepping into the box now, we have Hannah Lewis, number 10. Who steps out of the box to cha-cha slide back into the box. And Evans having some communications with her catcher over the pitch. Excuse me, can't have my tongue there. And that one was thrown low, so it's gonna be a 1-0 count. And Parrish, you know, already kind of encroaching on that mercy rule as that one's hit into the air. Plenty of time to be caught, and it is.
Nice catch by the outfield there.
Great catch by the outfield as Call is going to be held up at second. And Hannah Lewis not finding hitting success. I believe this is the second time she's been out. She didn't get a chance to get on base. Next up, the pitcher, number 22, Riley Little, showing she can get it done on both ends. Looking to put together another hit. And that one's thrown in the dirt, but the catcher does a good job of not letting it get by her, as that would have been another stolen base for the Bulls. Little fouls that one off hard to the left side of the field. Some words of encouragement coming from the coach. Coming from head coach Ern Spivey. Coach Spivey over there. State championship coach. She knows what it takes to get there. She's won one, and she's looking to go back again. And that's, you know, a very big credit to the success that this Bulls team is having. Two outs, 1-1 count. That one coming down the middle there. Be a 1-2 count. Pirates could put them away here. And Evans looking to get the call here. And she does. She gets in her stance. Looking, throws. That one's going to be a little high. 2-2 count. 2 outs, 1 runner on second, a lot of twos. Number 22 hitting right now. This cannot be coincidental. And that one is belted right over the shortstop's head into left field, and that's going to bring home a runner. So an RBI and a single for Riley Little as she gets her second hit of the day. And the Bulls are going to go up to 9 in this game. Coming out of the gate strong.
Let's go, Mac.
As you hear the crowd supporting Mac. Mackenzie Pandello, who found herself a hit last time and looking to continue that success. And she pops that one up in the air, and the shortstop's looking for it in the center fielder, and it drops. And a little bit of a communication error between the both of them as that one drops. So Mac is going to find herself on first base as we have the family over here support. Shout out to moms over there. And they're very happy about her success out there. I would be too. Next up here, we got Jada Cruz at the bottom of the order as she comes slapping off, and got Coach Spivey out there ducking as all the foul balls have gone left field.
Might be targeting.
It might be, yeah, it might be targeting. Bounty gate on the Parrish Bulls. But right now, this Bulls team looking to make it home before supper, as they are tearing the cover off of that softball. A little high on that one, so the ump is going to call it a ball. So it's going to be a 1-1 count here. Evans looking at the wrist, sees what she likes, throws. That one's going to be in the dirt. It's going to be a 2-1 count here. 2 outs. 2 runners out there, 1 on third and 1 on first. So plenty of opportunities to put even more points on the board here. And that one fouled off to the left side of the field again. As William said, we might need the league to look into this. We might need the commissioner to check this game out, run this tape back, see if there's any targeting allegations going on here. Anyway, back at it, all 2s, 2 outs, 2-2 count, second inning. And that one again is thrown low, so we're gonna have a full count. 3-2 count, 2 outs. Either someone's gonna be walked or someone's gonna be going home in inning to inning. And that one's a foul ball as Cruz's bat clips the end of it.
Cruz was caught out at first at her last at-bat. Maybe she's able to channel some of the energy from the dugout here and get a hit.
Possibly so, as we hear one of the baseballs flying into the football stadium behind us. Yeah, Cruz is out just a step as the ump is talking it over with Evans on the mound. And he decides to get his cleaning game on as he wipes down home plate. Back into the action. Cruz looking. Evans looking. He's back, throws. Cruz is going to bounce it into the infield. It's going to be thrown to first, but Cruz is going to beat it wholeheartedly, and they're going to bring home someone else. So it's going to be 10-0 up for the Bulls. Runner on first, runner on second. As we're at the back of the top of the order here. We should be at the top of the order with Kendall Friends, but it looks like some people are getting subbed in. So yeah, Coach Spivey's talking it over with the ump, and while she's talking it over, we want to thank the concession stand for giving us this care package here. And so, you know, we love to enjoy the food of the place we're at. So I'm going to let Will choose first. What do you want? You want the cheeseburger, you want the hamburger, or the glizzy, or the hot dog?
I'm going to take the cheeseburger.
Okay. I don't know if that's cheeseburger or not, but hopefully it is.
We're going to find out.
Okay, this is the cheeseburger.
Okay.
I'll take the hammy then. And real quick, I'm going to mute because y'all don't want to hear me eat. And I'm not going to lie, man. I got to take my glasses off for this. Hold up. That's a 10 out of a 10 ballpark burger right there.
I agree.
Whoever's cooking on that grill, he's a certified dad, I can tell. I can tell just by the taste off that burger right there. But anyway, back to the action on the field. Looks like we're going to have some subs. It looks like I'm going to have another bite. As we have Madalena Chapman coming in. She's getting love from the crowd, and this is her first appearance. She didn't appear in the last game. I think she's coming in as a sub. Chapman fouling that one back towards the camera. And this Parrish team trying to get everyone some love. Last time I don't believe they subbed anyone in because it was senior night. So they want to make sure their seniors get taken care of. And so now they're showing love to the rest of the team. And Chapman, who's also a freshman, hasn't really played too many games, not too many stats, but that's expected, especially when you have all-star talent in front of you. It's kind of hard to get out there. And that one's going to be a strike down the middle. It'll be a 1-2 count. 2 people on base. One on first, one on second. One on second. And Molina is going to fire that one off towards the third baseman. It's going to come off her. And now we're going to have loaded bases for the Bulls.
The Bulls are starting to develop that energy, like I've said a lot tonight. They're getting those hits, and it's getting electric. They're just gonna keep pushing here.
Well said. We are at, I believe, number 20. Lily Grimes, I believe, was a number I saw. And that is a number I saw. Another sub in the game. Again, not really seeing Grimes again. A junior, not really played that much this season, hitting a 200. Only played 6 games. And she shows why they subbed her in. As she's gonna, at her first plate, get herself, oh, she wants more than a double. She gets herself all the way to third base for a triple with 3 RBIs. I believe they call that a wheel. Well, no, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. You have to hit a second. Real baseball fans know what I'm talking about, but I'm misusing that term. But she definitely gets herself some impressive stats as she goes up on third base, bringing in 3 runners. So that's going to put Parrish up 13 as the coach is going to talk things over. And we are very close to the mercy rule. And it looks like the Pirates are subbing in a new pitcher, Megan Dillingham, going to the pitcher position. And again, you know, unfortunately, this Pirates team has been, from what a fan told us, that I believe she's actually like a team mom or something, that this team has been riddled with injury. So, you know, it's sad to see that part of the game. You know, you want what you'd love to see teams playing at their full strength. And so that's possibly affecting the outcome of this game, but the Bulls have been phenomenal as well. What are you thinking right now, Will?
I'm just hoping for a speedy recovery for all of Braden Rivers' players who are injured. You know, you never want to see that. It sucks when, like, being an athlete, you have an injury and it's keeping you away from a sport you love so much. I feel for him, you know. I just hope they can come back stronger and better.
Well said, well said. That's exactly what you want to see. And so, as we are warming up the pitcher here, looks like we're going to have kind of back into the normal order. We have number 17, Alyssa Jones, taking her place. Is there any update on the baseball game?
Alyssa Jones is at her third at-bat, and she already has a single and a triple. Let's see what she can do here.
Yeah, Alyssa Jones looking to potentially do, as they say, the wheel, where you get a single, a double, a triple, and then you have to get a home run, I believe.
In baseball, I know they also call that the cycle. There's many terms for it.
They also call it Here we have an update coming in from the van. The boys' game right now is 0-0 in the third inning, so they're battling it out on that side. And Alyssa Jones, again, fouling the ball off to that left side of the field towards the dugout. 1-2 count, 2 outs, 1 person on third base. Can the Pirates, on the back of Dillingham, put him away?
And there's a hit there out into the outfield as Alyssa Jones gets a single and brings a run in.
And you see the sun playing a factor there as I believe the second baseman or the shortstop was hit by that pitch. And you just can't see it because the sun is facing right towards us, right towards the plate. So that makes it hard for the fielders to catch the ball as the Bulls move to 14-0. And Romano back at the plate. She's had success, got herself a hit earlier. I believe a double. Oh, no. That is not Romano. That is number 3, Isabella Yaziti. Please forgive me if I said that wrong. It's her first time being shown. The junior. As she hits that one to second base for the force out, and the Pirates in the bottom of the second here just barely make it out by the skin of their teeth. And so the Bulls will have to play the bottom of the third inning, but I believe if they get 1 extra run in that bottom, they will mercy rule the game. I believe so. Someone with more knowledge is going to correct me if that is not true, but the Pirates have saved themselves, and if they can put some points on the board here, they can kind of widen that margin and not have to worry about that. So after that, we're here, and there's not much to say. The Bulls' dominance continues, and the Pirates, are right now on the receiving end of what the Bulls have going on here. And from the pitching to the fielding to the hitting, the Bulls have been at an all-star, all-state level. So not much to be said. What are you thinking, Will?
No, I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. I completely agree with everything you said. It's just they've been doing everything perfectly. These past couple games that I've seen, it's been really good. And I'm excited to see how this team does going on into the rest of the season and into the postseason.
You're 100% right. And that's what we want to see, especially. We want to see them bring something else to Manatee County. They already have 1 banner. Why not make it 2?
You're completely right.
And coming back into the game, leading off the bottom of the second inning. That's the bottom of the second. Bottom of the third. Leading off the bottom of the third inning here. We have number 8, Sheila Moreno. Game's been progressing a little bit faster than I thought. I thought it was only the second inning. Sometimes you get confused with those long innings between teams because it's harder to judge. Usually it's so much a little bit faster, but 1-0 count here, no outs. As that one is belted. And a great catch by the right fielder.
What a catch.
A diving catch she made. And it looks like we're going to get a replay. If you're looking in the top right of your screen right there, bow. She pulls out her Trout impression right there, lays out for it, and gets it. Who was that out there at right field? I can't see right now. And that one's popped up somewhere. Again, just punishing that football field behind us. No respect.
They must not like the football field at all.
No, they don't. They don't. The foul ball's been going towards that way. Anyway, Riley Little back out there. Throws it a little bit outside of the plate. And now the sun is really starting to set, starting to get dark out here as the lights have come on. Leans back, throws. Down the middle here. This will be a 1-1 count. A 1-2 count. And the ump's going to stop the action. As the ump's going to check his shoulder real quick. Hit him, get that dirt off his shoulder, Jay-Z style. And we're back in play. As Little looks at. Okay, she was confused on the call there. Steps back onto the mound, looks. Throws. And that's going to be called outside a little bit on the right. So the Pirates still with a little life left. As they are looking back, throws. That one's in the dirt there. So Little giving her the full count. Very uncharacteristic. Not what we saw of Little earlier in the game. And reaches back, throws it. That one's gonna be popped off. And so the pitcher, Evans, still fighting, holding on. As she kicks some dirt around, steps back in the box, looks. Little reaches back, throws the pitch. And that one's going to be high. So Little walking a batter here. Uncharacteristic of her to first base. Evans is going to take her spot. Walking down Broadway to Easy Street to first base. And the ref calling time here as Evans gets on her sliding sleeve. Next up here, number 2, Jada Phillips, making her second appearance. I believe she was struck out last time. That one's going to be right down the middle. Another one on the right outside for Little. Not usually seeing her miss outside right, but she has been this inning. Looking for a better command of the ball.
Phillips is one of Braden River's stronger hitters with an average of .487, so I'm interested to see if she can make any contact here, send it deep, and start getting that energy.
Yeah, 100% right. Last time she got outed at the plate by a fastball that went past her. Well, she's the best hitter on the team. I believe she has 8 home runs also. As Little is kind of having a Monstars moment where she seems like she's kind of luffed her pitching skills in the dugout at the moment. As Sophia comes out there to talk to her to see what's going on. As you see, she's not working nearly as fast as she was in the first 2 innings. And that one's belted off into the right foul line.
The Bulls seem to be getting a little too comfortable here. I mean, they're up 14-0, but they're starting to slow it down a little bit.
This is very true. They are up 14-0, but they are working very slow and not nearly as clean and fast as they were. And that one's belted off to right field. Again, Phillips showing why she has that over 4 hitting average right there. Great power, great crack of the bat on that one. Next up, number 15, Megan Dillingham. As they already have 2 outs. 2 runners on the bases. And I am not sure, don't quote me on this, but I believe if they get out of this inning, they'll mercy rule them. I'm pretty sure. Because in 3 innings, it's 15. In 5 innings, it's 10. So I'm pretty sure if they get out of this inning, we might be going home a little early. But I could be wrong. I have been wrong before. So.
You never know with games like these.
You don't. You don't. So 1-0 count. As the wind is definitely picking up here. And that's why you've seen an abundance of balls kind of veer out left, because the wind has been picking up very fast. And it's blowing back towards the plate as the sun is finally setting. And that ball is caught right back in the glove of Little, and she so smoothly and coolly takes that one and puts it in the glove and throws it to first base. And yeah, and we'll cut to that video that we have. I'm getting word from the van. So we're going to cut to another special video that was made.
Who we got?
Alex Call.
All right. What has the senior season meant to you?
This senior season has meant everything to me. I've grown up with these girls. I've played with them almost my whole life. They're essentially my family. I couldn't be happier that I get to spend the last of my time in Florida with them. I just couldn't be happier. It's meant everything to me.
All right. Are you committed? And if so, where are you committing?
Yes, I'm committed. I'm committed to the University of Virginia.
All right. Thank you. Congratulations.
All right.
I'm here with
Riley Little.
All right. And where are you committing to? Wait, are you committed? If so, where are you going?
Palm Beach Atlantic University.
And what has this senior season meant to you?
It's really shown me how to be a leader to the underclassmen and to demonstrate how to have fun while winning.
All right, thank you. Who we got?
Presentation.
All right, what has the senior season meant to you?
MSTV. We are here. 14 Parrish Community High School Bulls, 0 Braden and River Pirates. And right now we're going into the top of the 4th inning. As the Parrish Community Bulls, there's not much to say. They've been putting on a clinic, an absolute learning lesson for great team play, whether it be pitching, fielding, hitting. Right now they're doing it all at the highest levels, and right now the Pirates are still trying to find a rhythm and still trying to find a voice and some excitement in the team. And you know, it is what it is at this point. And so, back to the action. As we had a pitching change, we have Dillingham on the mound. And we have Alex Call, this home run herself, coming into the game to lead off the top. Or the bottom of the 3rd inning, excuse me. Yeah. So it is the bottom of the 3rd inning. I felt like the inning was, last inning it said bottom of the 3rd, it threw me off, but that was the bottom of the 2nd. So all they have to do is put up 1 run, and they will mercy rule as that one's hit right to the 3rd baseman, who makes the easy catch and the easy play. So a quick out for the Pirates. Next up, in the game. Number 10, Hannah Lewis, again making her another appearance in the game, and I don't believe that she has found any success hitting so far.
Was out at first and a pop-up earlier.
So she's looking to make herself known on base as that first pitch flies by her, being a strike. And Lewis looks, hits that one into the infield, and is going to be out at first. And the Pirates looking to try to extend this game here as they get 2 quick outs. And we got the pitcher herself, Riley Little, stepping into the box. Looking to turn around. And right now, I don't know, maybe because it's gotten later in the day, but the energy does seem like it's kind of died off on both sides. Doesn't seem as on fire as it once was.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Like I said earlier, when they were out there pitching, just the energy kind of seemed to be a lot lower than it was before. The bullpen, or not the bullpen, I apologize, the dugout is starting to look more energized than it was before.
Yeah, you can hear them as that one's thrown into the ground and hits the catcher in her bare hand. And the ref's going to go out there and give a talk to the pitcher. But yeah, we also had the baseball game going on around us, so hopefully they're doing good on that side. We'll probably get an update a little later. It's going to be 1-1 in the 4th, so it's dead even. Both of these teams battling it out over there, and Parrish Community Boys, also a really good team. Last time we covered them, they were at Lecom Park against Manatee, where they mercy ruled them as well. Got some big stars on that team. The pitcher, Mason, I believe he's committed to FGCU. So a lot of talent out there. Anyway, back to the action here with Riley Little. 2-0 count, looking to make some noise here as that one goes into the dirt as well. It's going to be a 3-0 count. Count very much highly in her favor as the night cools off here. Getting a little windy, a little chilly. And so Riley Little looking to lead off the game right for the team. As that one's high, so she'll be walked to first base, taking easy street down to first base. And they're going to have a designated runner come in for Little, number 18, Sophia Thomas. And stepping up the plate next, number 27, Mac Mackenzie Pendello. And she's had great success out there, finding herself, I believe she got herself a double last time she stepped up to the plate.
She has a double and a single tonight.
A double and a single, so she's been making the use out of every single at-bat she's got, so this would be a perfect time to make use of that. What a runner on first. 2 outs, though, so putting the feet of the Bulls to the flame as she fouls that one off to the left side. She doesn't want to pop fly because that would end the inning here and move us on to the top of the 4th. That one right there going to be called a ball, so it's going to be a 1-1 count. And Mac sitting in her stance. Dillingham looking. Throws the pitch. That one's going to be called a strike. 1-2 count. The Pirates have a chance to put them away here. Dillingham throws. That one's popped up by Mac, and the left fielder comes to make a play on it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go into the top of the 4th inning here. something we didn't expect to see. I'm going to take off my glasses, something you also didn't expect to see since the sun's finally gone away. And right there, the Braden and Riverat team, with a pitching change, has kind of changed the momentum of this game here and been able to get a little bit more life, and hopefully they can find their hitting success and they'll be able to extend maybe to 7 innings.
I agree with you completely. I mean, going from where we started, I mean, it still is 14-0, but I mean, Braden River's really showing how they're going to fight. They're not going to give up until the final bell.
You're 100% right. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to swing it to a quick break, but don't go anywhere yet because we'll be back with more softball action with MSTV Game of the Week presentation.
What are your plans after you graduate here at PCHS?
My plans are to go to FGCU for the next 4 years, and I'm not quite sure what to major in yet.
Thank you very much. What are your plans after you graduate?
I plan on going to FAU to become a firefighter, so yeah.
All right, thank you very much. I'm here with Will Rawls, a senior on the PCHS baseball team. What's been one of your favorite memories being on the team?
Probably the away trips where we got to stay in the hotels and be with each other all the time.
As this team's clapping it up there, they know they've done an amazing job. Parrish, again, overall, on all points, on all spots of the team, have been excellent. Carrying that passion from senior night, they've been able to, again, put up 14 unanswered points on the Pirates. And so Little's going to reach back throw. That one's going to be belted to center field, and it's going to drop right before it can be picked up. So the Pirates going to find themselves with a runner on first base. One out, one runner on base. Next up to bat, number 7, Alyssa McCoy. That ball's thrown to right outside there. The Bulls are again looking. Throws. Got her swinging at that one, but she's a little late. So it's going to be 1-1, even up the count. One out. One runner on first base. That one thrown high, but it's fouled back. So Little got her to chase on that one, and that one gets fouled back. So no stolen base. So the team confused on what that was right there. And I guess the stolen base will count, even though it looked like she got a piece of the ball.
I thought it went off her bat, then hit the post over here.
That's what I thought I saw. I believe that's what I saw, but umpire saw it different. And it doesn't matter in the end because she gets sent back to the dugout. But yeah, so that will count as a stolen base then. Next up here, we got number 10, Maria Guerrera Ramirez. What were you going to say, what?
Both sides have been stealing like crazy tonight, as I've said before.
Yeah, I believe that's the third stolen base between everyone. It might have been 4 because I remember France stole 2 bases when she was making her way en route to home.
And if I'm not mistaken, Call also stole a base?
I believe so. So we get to see Maria. This will be her second appearance at the plate. Swinging and a miss. 2 outs. Person on second base here. Little reaching back. Throwing, that one slapped. Oh, bounces off of Little's glove. And it gets past the shortstop. So Maria's gonna find herself on first base here. And the Pirates have a great chance to really make something happen. As it looks like the teams are gonna take a timeout here and talk some things over. Or, I forget, excuse me, the ninth hitter is an automatic out. So it's 3 outs automatically for the team. And so now they're going to the bottom of the 4th inning. Where the Bulls, again, this Braden Rivers team has been stricken with injury. So they are you know, it's thankful for them to even be here as they're playing with four women down on the team. So instead of letting the 9th person come out to hit, that's an automatic out.
And if I'm not mistaken, they have 2 outfielders?
Yes, they're playing with 2 outfielders out there. So there is no center fielder. So the field is a lot bigger than what it would normally be for an average game. And they're going to continue the action here, even with the big lead from the Bulls. And so we're going to take a quick second break here as the announcers. We'll be right back with the action.
Jade Cruz up to bat here. Has an out and a single on tonight so far. And that was looked like a low shot for me. Ball, 1-0 count. Up high, come 2-0. The dugouts are still electric, like I've mentioned before. And it connects as it goes out, and it is foul to the left side. You know, a lot of these shots have been going out to the left. I mean, like we've said before, might need to investigate this a little bit.
Yeah, you know, now that I'm looking at the flag back there, the wind is pushing towards the base, towards the left. So that's definitely a big reason why these are curving out. Also, her being a right side hitter over there, you know, mostly all of her balls are going to go curve to that left side. And we also might just need an investigation as well, you know. That one's going to be on the outside left, coincidentally. Be a 3-1 count here. And again, you know, this Braden and River team, you know, battling injury. This Cruz is gonna.
And she is safe at first.
And she makes it this first and says she wants more, so she's gonna take off the second here.
And she is safe at second.
And gets herself the doble. After the ball was overthrown to first. Until next up, we're gonna have number 28, Madeline Chapman, subbing in here. And it is, again, an amazing Parrish team here who's been unanswered on the field. Chapman shows bunt. The ball comes back towards us. It's fouled off. Again, the wind has been very strong today, picking up back towards us as the ref calls time to an action as the third baseman's tying her shoe.
Both these teams are really showing that they're not going to give up. They are fighting as hard as they can and as tough as they can.
Yeah, both teams definitely so. The Pirates are out there even making do with what they have, and that one's thrown in the dirt there.
You got to respect the dedication from both sides. Just that no giving up attitude.
Definitely so. Definitely so. You gotta respect the Pirates even coming out here and not canceling the game. And you know, at the end of the day, you know, high school sports is about heart, and you're seeing a lot of that out here tonight as that one goes foul. Be a 1-2 count. So high school sports is about a lot of heart, and for these girls to come out here tonight and play the game, continue to stay in the game and play, it shows their character.
And even though these girls are playing on different teams, they're all out here with the same goal and idea, just to play the sport they love.
Exactly. They're here with the same idea. Everybody wants to play the sport as long as possible. You know, it's a sport you play as a kid. As that one's hit right to the center field, gets past the shortstop, and that looks like it's going to bring home an RBI. And it does, as a big puff of red clay comes towards our face. I had to close my eyes. Oh, I close my eyes and I look up, and that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen, as that RBI scores the 15th run. What a dominant performance by the Bulls as this game is ended. The Parrish Community High School Bulls 14, the Braden River Pirates 0. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for joining us tonight for the MSTV Game of the Week broadcast. I'd like to thank everyone in the crew who helps put this together, and I'd like to thank Mr. William Porter here for coming out. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, until next time, we're going to see you later, and hopefully you join us for our Wednesday broadcast where we'll be at, where are we at Wednesday? We are at Southeast versus Bay Shore, and the last part I didn't get, but Southeast versus Bay Shore, if you look that up, we'll be there. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, have a great night, and we hope to see you at the ballpark.